It kind of started for me with this project at a time where, I just moved to LA and I was struggling to do anything but a house addition. And along came this director with an impossible budget and time schedule, but it was something that was not residential, and I committed to doing this project from started to design to when they moved in 15 weeks, so basically one of your semesters. I had this idea about this container, the idea that, not the container itself, but the story that was embedded in the container. I look at these all the time, like cups, the things I try to look right in front of my face and not invent something, but bring out the story that exists. So, one of my first corporate clients, I had this idea, and when I walked the site with my client, he kept hammering me. It was the first client I had who really cared about design. And he kept asking, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? And I didn't want to tell him because I was afraid I would be fired on the first meeting. And somehow he got it out of me, and I said, I'm thinking Dixie cups. And he said, you are not doing Dixie cups in my space. The last thing I'm going to show you is a fairly current proposal for a chapel, an interfaith chapel. It's like, okay, give me something that you can believe in that belongs to no one, but appeals to everyone. It's like a really hard challenge. And so I just started to think about, things of power, symbols. And there's these events that have dress, that like a wedding or a service, and buildings like, the chapel, White Chapel on the landscape. They evoke a kind of power that I think transcends a particular faith or religion. This is it in its proposed configuration, and how you arrive to the building. And for us, the most important kind of the interior space. But thank you very much.